I am often asked, how do you get emails into Notion? I've seen a lot of different workarounds, everything from having Zapier or Make automations to send emails in, to doing direct API integrations, to copy pasting. And I figured out something recently that I think might be a surprise regarding how easy it is to get emails into Notion. So this quick video is going to show you how to do that. So what you're seeing right now on my screen is my filing cabinet database inside of Notion. You'll notice I keep my databases inside of a page called Databasement, and I have a view set up for emails. It's simply filtered to show me just formats that are emails. And I have one email that I saved here already, and I used the Chrome extension, which is free, called Save to Notion. And again, it's a Chrome extension called Save to Notion. And in my next story, I'll drop a link to that. And I simply used that extension, that Chrome extension rather, to save it directly into Notion. So here's how it works. I already have an email opened up that I want to save. It's one of Nathan's recent newsletters, YouTube Secrets from an 8-year-old. And caveat here, I typically have newsletters going into Readwise Reader, but there are times when I want to directly link or have an email referenced from a project or a task. So this is why I would use that. So inside of this particular browser window, it's just Chrome. I would go up into my toolbar and choose the Save to Notion extension. And I have a file with content form set up. There really isn't anything special here with the exception of I have a choice that can recognize that it's going to clip a single email. And then you'll see how it shows up inside of my Notion. So I'll save the page and I'm going to switch quickly so I can go to all. And you can show it comes up. And then in a moment, I don't know if you saw it, but an automation changed the format to email, which means that it will automatically show up here inside of my emails, filtered view inside of Notion. So when I open it up, you'll see, now notice sometimes there's some extra spacing that's a little bit wonky, but the email is here. So I can see everything here. If I wanted to, I can just go ahead and delete this extra space if it bothers me. But it's not that big of a deal to do that. What I love, again, is because now I have this email directly inside of Notion and it's easy to reference. One last tip. So I've showed you the Save to Notion Chrome extension. Again, in my next story, I will go ahead and add a link to that so you can check it out. But also, I want you to see the automation that set this up, because when this saves to Notion initially, because I didn't want to set up a specific browser extension or a specific Save to Notion kind of shortcut form for just emails. This is just anything I save to my filing cabinet. What I did though is because I wanted it to be set as an email, I created an automation called Set Format to Email. So set format whenever the name contains this, because every single email will have that in the name description. And then I just set the format to email and I set the capture status to reference. So again, this just makes it super easy for me to save emails that I want to reference with a project or a task. And I'm just using the Save to Notion Chrome extension to do that. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.